going to quickly show you how to draw shapes using Mathematica. What you want to do is open a new notebook, go up to Graphics and Drawing Tools to open your drawing palette. And once you've opened your drawing palette, you'll want to have Tools, Operations, Fill and Stroke open. The rest of it you can pretty much keep shut. And Graphics, go back up to the menu at Graphics and select New Graphics. So this will open the canvas that we can draw on. Once you've done that, we're going to click into our shape. Now, fill tells us the colour that we're going to have inside our shape. When you begin, yours will probably be white because it's going to be a white fill inside the shape. And stroke is the edge colour. So at the moment, I've got a black stroke, which means a black edge. So when I draw this rectangle, it's going to have a black edge and a white fill. Now, I can draw other shapes apart from rectangles. I could draw a circle. The same thing, it's just click and drag, and if I want to move that shape around, I click the arrow tool and then move that around like that. I can also change the colours with that circle, so again I can go to click on the circle and click on fill, and then I could pick another colour, maybe like a pink colour, and select that, and my circle is now pink. I can also change the thickness of the stroke, which is the edge, or I could even change the style. So maybe I want it to be like quite thick, but I want it to be little dotted lines. So you can see that you can do that very easily. You can also change where shapes are in terms of the layer. So if you go to Operations, you can see here it says Arrange. One of these will move the shape backwards through the layers, the other one will move it forwards. So if I click on this, move backwards, I can move the circle behind my rectangle, or if I click on the circle and move forwards, I can move it forwards. Other things that you can do, you can draw polygons. So click on the polygon tool. Now this is going to be doing still a pink colour, so I'll just pick another colour with more colours, maybe like a green. And I'll just do the normal line like that. Okay, so once we've done that, sometimes you might find that the colours change, so just make sure click in there. So we're going to click in Polygon and select. So we're going to click around that shape, and then when we want to end the shape, we just go back again. You can see this is still doing pink, so sometimes you just have to click it a couple of times. There we go, to make it green. It can get a bit angry. Yeah, and then we can go to dash as well and click that. All right, so it's normal for it to do that. Sometimes you just need to click it a couple of times. So now that I've got my polygon, what I can do is I can duplicate this. So if I right click, there's a few things I can do here. I'm going to copy. And then I can right click and paste. So you can really easily create a tessellation by right click, copy, or even with this I could still just paste that same image many times and create a sort of wallpaper. If I wanted all of these images to be grouped together so I could move them together, if I click on one, hold down Shift and click on the others, I can then click in Operations and choose Group. So if I group these together, you can see the dotted lines gone around all of them now. So now when I move this, it moves as one unit. Other things that you might like to do, you can also draw curved lines in Mathematica, and you can add text. Now text is a really great idea because you might like to add text as a label, and with the text you can change things again like the fill and the stroke of that text, and you can copy it, other things like that. That's pretty much it. In terms of being able to draw shapes, you can draw points, lines and arrows and jagged lines in exactly the same way. The big thing to remember is that if you're drawing shapes like the rectangle or circle, it's a click and drag action. If you're drawing things like a polygon, it's a click, 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 and then clicking back at your original point to close off the shape.